I would like to just very much congratulate you on the amazing work that you've done. It's been incredibly impressive how you have been able to overcome so many difficulties and so many challenges. And I just want to let you know, it's like, it warms my heart, you know. And I tell people in throughout the world, the cars we produce here are not just the most efficient for production, but also the highest quality. I just feel like there's so much that gets accomplished. There's so much positive energy of getting things done that actually, I think, will be very important, not just for Tesla, but also for the world.
Welcome to Electrified. It's your host, Dylan Loomis. Quick shout out to my newest patrons, Kenneth S. and Dean W. Thank you for choosing to support the channel. The Cybertruck guy on Twitter shared a recent Tesla service bulletin. Just in case you have a Model Y, I wanted to make sure it's on your radar. If your car is still under warranty, this would be a free fix. So if your car has been leaking in the rear trunk area through the liftgate assembly, they can seal it for free. Yesterday, Rob mentioned that the new high-definition radar was actually being seen in the Tesla vehicles with Hardware 4. Just wanted to add the distinction on the S and X, yes, but so far on the Model Y, the answer is no. Just last night, Tesla Scope said there is no radar expected on any Model Y delivered with Hardware 4 for the foreseeable future. This coming from their source. And right now, I'm actually hearing that the software for this new radar is not even active on the Model S or X. So even though those cars do have the radar, it's not really doing anything yet. I know many people in the market for a Model Y will really want a vehicle with radar being active. So will a retrofit be available? I haven't been able to find anything. My pure speculation guess would be yes. Meaning if the Model Y does have the Hardware 4 computer, then down the line there will be a retrofit available for this high definition radar. But at least for now, no radar expected on the Model Y. If you go to the Tesla Australia configurator, you will see the Model 3 and the Model Y, and that's it for vehicles. Clicking on the menu, you also see the Model S and X have been officially removed. Sad day for those of you down under. From yesterday's video, I mentioned this tweet from Sawyer. Apparently, Electric did confirm that the battery storage systems will be supplied by Tesla, which of course is a huge deal. 1 gigawatt hours for this one project, that's 1,000 megawatt hours, 4 megawatt hours per Tesla Megapack, so 250 Tesla Megapacks in this deal alone, times about $2 million each, that's $500 million, and slap on a 25% profit, and that's a cool $125 million in profit from this project alone. Don't forget there's going to be a lag for these profits to hit Tesla's financials when it comes to the Megapack. On Elon's trip to China, we have CNBC reporting that he actually met with China's vice premier, one of the company's top officials. So Elon shaking hands with the higher-ups in China. And at least so far, we have the South China Morning Post today reporting that no concrete deals or agreements were signed during this trip. The Shanghai Communist Party boss said Tesla is welcome to bring new products, new technologies, and new services to Shanghai. And Elon expressed his thoughts on developing new environmentally friendly products to tap the market in China. And a local government source said that Shanghai officials are determined to support Tesla's capacity expansion. Honestly though, this takeaway right here feels a little premature. Could just be a case of Elon wanting a few days or weeks to decompress, take in all of those conversations, and then make a decision from there. In case you're in the market for a Model 3, be sure to check Tesla's new inventory listings. Some are now discounted up to $2,600, up from the previous discount of about $1,300. And yes, many people are saying this is to clear the inventory for the Project Thailand Model 3 refresh, but it could just be Tesla wanting to move some of its inventory vehicles. Either way, we'll find out soon enough. Today's a big day for the Fisker Ocean. They got the official EPA range certification of 360 miles for the Extreme variant on 20-inch wheels. Now, yes, this is going to be one of the longest range SUVs in the market, as they say, under $200,000. And this vehicle specifically will be right around $70,000 in this variant. Now, when it comes to the battery pack, the hyper range, they're calling it, it's 113 kilowatt hours. So from an efficiency standpoint, doing the math, this works out to about 3.18 miles per kilowatt hour. Compare that to Tesla's Model Y long-range vehicle, which comes in right around 4.1 miles per kilowatt hour. So not as efficient as the Model Y, but we really should not be expecting that. At the end of the day, though, most normal consumers aren't going to be doing that math. They'll just see the 360 range number, compare it to Tesla's, and say, hey, that's pretty good. And honestly, hat tip to Fisker, this is not just a prototype anymore. They had first customer deliveries in Denmark on May 5th.
As far as how normal people will drive the car, what a comfortable cruiser. The cabin's a bit small compared to like ID4 is a very open feeling cabin. I'm actually really pleased. I know it's going to be built really well. Other than that though, as an electric SUV, for what most people are driving electric SUVs for, it's going to be very competent, very quiet, very, very, very quiet. From a motor standpoint, dead silent, almost EQS levels of silence. Very impressive drivetrain tuning there. And no motor cogging. I mean, you can tell the drivetrain team did an amazing job, not to tune it for performance, but to tune it for everyday driving, which is how they'll be used.
And yes, this vehicle is now certified for the United States, which means deliveries are set to begin this month. The Ocean will start around $38,000, and you can spec it all the way north of $70,000 and above. But so far they're making this only in Austria, meaning no tax credits. Of course, a big question will be the software. There was plenty of reporting that the Ocean was delayed because of some software bugs and glitches. So once these arrive in customers' hands, hopefully we get some real world reviews of production level cars, but hopefully they make it. Having more EVs in the market is of course a great thing. For you Canadians, just in case you missed it, the Model Y will be imported from Giga Shanghai as well, and we're talking the long-range all-wheel drive variant. According to Natural Resources Canada, they have a range of 497 kilometers, which is 308 miles. There's some speculation out there, is this an LFP pack for a long-range Model Y? Maybe, but for me, too early to tell. I'll keep my eyes open. Rivian has announced it has canceled the tank turn feature in the R1 vehicles because the four-wheel thrust needed to rotate in a circle is potentially damaging to the trails. It was also mentioned in a few interviews that it was actually pretty scary to be in the car when it's doing this, and that normal drivers may easily lose control of this feature, so that was another reason. Something that I don't think is talked about enough, earlier this month, GM announced its Envolve, which is mashing up Energy and Evolve. Really, it's just its fleet management software, which is meant to compete directly with Ford Pro, which is actually very lucrative for Ford. These services are mostly software driven, so Tesla will most likely be able to do it much better. It's just so far, Tesla's been producing vehicles at a much smaller scale than these companies, and once they have a pickup in the market, maybe do more in the commercial space, Tesla's fleet management software should really disrupt a huge, profitable market. And from the South China Morning Post today, they're saying that the price war in China may be over. In May, BYD just sold 240,220 vehicles for the month. Yes, that still includes hybrid and pure BEVs. That's a 14% increase over April, and year over year, that's up 109%. Li Auto, one of China's premium EV makers, sold 28,277 units in May, a sales record for the second straight month. Many motorists who had been waiting on the sidelines in the expectation of further price cuts decided to swoop in when they realized the party was coming to an end. The sales figures added to evidence that the price war might come to an end very soon, and this price war started in China and then spread elsewhere globally, so will we see the same in reverse? Also note how the SCMP said Li Auto, XPeng, and NIO are really Tesla's main rivals in China, not BYD, because BYD mainly plays in a lower price segment. And because so many people were waiting for more price cuts, the pent-up demand remains high. You can find me on Twitter at DylanLoomis22. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please like the video if you did, and a huge thank you to all of my Patreon supporters.